The second USS New Hampshire, BB-25, was a battleship of the Connecticut class in the United States Navy. Its construction began on May 1, 1905, at the New York Shipbuilding Corporation in Camden, New Jersey. The ship was launched on June 30, 1906, and commissioned on March 19, 1908, under the command of Captain Cameron M. Winslow. After completing its fitting out in New York, the New Hampshire embarked on various missions and ceremonial visits. It transported a Marine Expeditionary Regiment to Cologne, Panama, in June 1908, followed by visits to Quebec, Portsmouth, New York, and Bridgeport. It underwent overhaul in New York and participated in Caribbean exercises before joining the Naval Review by President Theodore Roosevelt in Hampton Roads in February 1909, celebrating the return of the Great White Fleet. Over the next year and a half, the New Hampshire conducted exercises along the East Coast and in the Caribbean. In November 1910, it departed Hampton Roads with the 2nd Battleship Division for Cherbourg, France, and Weymouth, England. After returning to the Caribbean, the ship prepared for a second European cruise, visiting Scandinavian, Russian, and German ports. It then returned to New England waters in July 1911. The New Hampshire engaged in training exercises with United States Naval Academy midshipmen off New England and participated in patrols off Hispaniola and the Mexican coast. It supported the occupation of Veracruz in April 1914 and returned there in August 1915 after undergoing overhauls and exercises along the East Coast and in the Caribbean. During World War I, the New Hampshire trained gunners and engineers in northern coastal waters. It also escorted convoys from New York to the French coast. After the war, the ship completed 4 voyages bringing veterans home from France. In June 1919, it underwent overhaul in Philadelphia and embarked on a cruise through the Panama Canal to Hawaii and the West Coast ports. The New Hampshire served as the flagship in Haitian waters and made a voyage to Sweden, stopping at Kiel and Gravesend, before finally decommissioning on May 21, 1921, in Philadelphia. The ship was sold for scrapping on November 1, 1923, in accordance with the Washington Naval Treaty.